Win-win cooperation for greater gain. That was India's message to members of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, with the host saying that in order to have a peaceful, stable and prosperous region, you need to have member nations crack down on terror. In an apparent dig at Pakistan, India also said that countries that foster or finance terror groups are committing a crime against humanity and hurting the region's chances at peace. New Delhi often accuses Islamabad of harboring and shielding terrorists and allowing them to enter the contested region of Kashmir, a charge Pakistan has always denied. Pakistan's defense minister was not present at the meeting, with an official from the Pakistani Prime Minister's office representing the country instead. The SCO has vowed to address issues of food security and focus on helping member nations build defense capacity through training and joint manufacturing of arms. Over the years, the SCO has emerged as one of the largest trans-regional international organizations, and next week foreign ministers from the group will also meet in India. Iran's defense minister was also present, with Tehran set to become a full-fledged member later this year at a leaders summit that New Delhi will host. But at this summit, also in focus was the India-China border conflict. 3 years since their armies clashed, and since that standoff became the longest between the two countries since the Sino-Indian War of 1962, their defense ministers met here in New Delhi. While Rajnath Singh accused China of eroding bilateral ties through constant provocations at the border, China's Li Shangfu has claimed the situation at the frontier is generally stable. New Delhi has also warned Beijing that normalcy in ties is dependent on ensuring peace at the border, and that there can be no de-escalation in tensions unless troops disengage. Even now, 120,000 troops are deployed at 2 points along India's eastern border, with both sides laying claims to those areas. But Beijing has urged New Delhi to work with it to enhance mutual trust, saying the nuclear-armed neighbors must take a long-term view of the problem and not make resumption of bilateral ties contingent on resolving the standoff. Experts say a Chinese defense minister traveling to India for the first time since this border standoff started is perhaps indication that Beijing wants to normalize ties with India. But with elections due in the country next year and Prime Minister Modi facing allegations of going soft on China from the opposition, experts say it's quite unlikely that India will agree to China's offer of temporary truce. Neha Poonia, SABC News, New Delhi.